Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about Michael Chiesa versus Diego Sanchez. These guys are set to collide UFC 239. So let's start with Chiesa and what he brings to the table. Michael Chiesa has an MMA record of 15 wins with 4 losses. He's a former lightweight fighter. Now he's competing in the welterweight division of the UFC. I honestly don't even know how the guy made lightweight. He's 6'2" with a 75.5-inch reach. He has a big frame, and I think this move to welterweight has suited him well. He looked healthy and huge in his last fight. His style is a mixture of wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Most of his wins have come by submission, which he has 11. Chiesa is the winner of the Ultimate Fighter Live. He's actually a really solid fighter. He's tough, he has a really good ground game, his striking is constantly improving, and like I said before, I think welterweight is a great move for him. Diego the Nightmare Sanchez has an MMA record of 29 wins with 11 losses. Diego, without a doubt, is a veteran of the sport, been around forever, has basically fought a who's who. Diego also competed for King of the Cage, and he's the middleweight tournament winner of the Ultimate Fighter 1. Yes, you heard that correctly. Season 1. He's 5'10" with a 72-inch reach. Diego Sanchez is a complete fighter. He has knockouts on his record, submissions. He can grapple. He's not the best striker, but he is dangerous on the feet. His ground and pound when he utilizes it in fights is devastating. That's when Diego's most dangerous to me. When he has you on the ground, when he has top position, controlling you and just smashing on you. He has a pretty damn good ground game. Very good control. Having a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you should be good on the ground. Diego's a fan favorite. He's absolutely relentless. He's vicious in fights, just a pit bull. I would say that he's a legend of the sport at this point. He just brings it, man. Name a boring Diego Sanchez fight. He's 37 and still going strong. Right now he's on a 2-fight win streak. His last win was against Mickey Gall. So how do these guys match up? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've underestimated Diego in the past, and I'm not going to do that again. I think that this is his fight to win. If he shows up, uses his full skill set, and does what he does, he should get this W. Michael Chiesa, first and foremost, is a submission ground guy, and Diego in many ways is the anti-submission, anti-ground guy. Sanchez has great sub defense, and I think he's more dangerous than Michael Chiesa on the feet, and he also has more experience. What Michael Chiesa has on his side is some youth and some size and reach. He also may be stronger than Diego, but Diego's a beast, man. What he lacks in size and strength, he makes up for in ferocity. So you can never count him out in a fight. He always shows up, and he always makes you fight. So with Diego having more tools to win, vastly more experience, I'm going to have to go with Diego Sanchez in this fight. I think he recently shown he can still compete at a high level. He can still hang with the younger guys. And stylistically, I don't think this is a good fight for Michael Chiesa. I'm not underestimating Chiesa. He absolutely can win this fight. I'd actually be shocked if it's via submission against Sanchez. Sanchez has competed in straight submission grappling. He's very experienced on the ground. So I really can't see that happening in an MMA match with strikes. What I do see is Sanchez being relentless, being all over Chiesa, not letting him breathe, and maybe not early on, but at some point in the fight, getting Chiesa to the ground and landing vintage Sanchez ground and pound. Dominant decision for Diego most likely, or he can possibly get the finish via stoppage. So anyway, guys, that's what I think about this matchup and how I see it going down. Please feel free to drop those opinions in the comment section, who you think is going to win and why. Thanks for stopping by as usual. Appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next segment.